Dealership repair shops run between 200, 300 bucks an hour. Maybe you get lucky, find one that's at like 175. There's an old saying, you got time to lean, you got time to clean, right? Everybody knows that one. So you don't have a trusted mechanic that is your go-to. So you go up to a random repair shop and the floor looks like mine. It's not very clean. You go to a dealership, looks great. BMW dealership, wow. Now you might be turned off coming up to a repair shop that looks like this. Tools everywhere, scrap metal. Look at the floor, oil stained dirt, mud. That's actually the shop you want to go to. They're getting shit done and they're not wasting money on looking pretty so they can keep their overhead lower. In fact, I've switched over to buying most of my supplies online instead of locally just to save money to keep it low for the people that come in. I don't feel like sweeping the floors. That's just wasted energy and time. It's just gonna get dirty again tomorrow. Nobody keeps their overhead lower than me. Just got these in from Amazon today. Some new boots for my tire machine. You see this one's destroyed. Some new rim protectors for my tire machine right here. People will be like, man, 100 bucks, 150, 200, 300 bucks an hour? That's insane. Why does it cost so much to get my car fixed? If a job gives 3 labor hours, you're charging for 3 labor hours. If I'm 150 an hour, that's 450 bucks. Man, that's a lot for 3 hours of work. But here's something the average person doesn't understand. Half of my work is sitting on my computer, calling the parts store, arranging warranties, calling suppliers. You don't get to see everything behind the scenes. There's all kinds of overhead you don't see, like my tire stuff. See, I got these little roll-up window clips. It was like $3 for a pack of 10. I need one. Might as well put the rest in my parts store for another day. Instead of paying $2, $3 at the parts store, I got 10 for future jobs. All right, this is why it costs so much. You see those little air chucks? You got to change them every once in a while. They go bad. You see that air compressor? Every 2 or 3 years, it needs a new belt, and it needs an oil change every now and then, too. Wheel weights. Gotta buy wheel weights. You would be surprised at how much these sticky weights cost. They're down there. Hose clamps. Hose clamps. Fuel injection clamps. I go through a wire wheel a month. Bead sealer. Tire butter. Fluids. Oil dry for the floor. We're in Michigan, so you know you gotta buy the PB Blaster by the case and your brake cleaner. Got to be prepared with any door clips, Christmas trees that you might run into, O-rings, electrical tape, duct tape, shipping tape for shipping returns back. Don't forget about the torching supplies that need to be refilled all the time and the welding supplies. Electricity, insurance, water, sewer, mortgage. Did I mention sweeping the floors? Yeah, we got a trash bill too. So I'm only getting paid when I'm wrenching, but behind the scenes is 2/3 of the work that you don't see and the maintenance to the building, yard, air compressor, whatever. Gloves. Hey, I just got a new wrench set off of Amazon. Why? Because over the last month, I've lost 3 wrenches because at the end of the day, I don't feel like picking up after myself and I do it as my warm up in the morning. So I got to replace 3 wrenches. Buying 3 individually is the same cost as getting 12 wrenches. So I resupply my wrenches, and then what do I do with the rest? They go in this bucket. You will see some weirdly odd bent wrenches in here because sometimes a job forces you to torch and bend a wrench to save you an hour or 2 of time or 3 or 4 hours of time if you bend a wrench to a certain angle. Got to have those extras. Let's not forget oil disposal, hazardous waste disposal, tire disposal. You're looking at a $1,000 bill right there. Starting to get full. Time to call them. Icing on the cake. We've got to pay for subscriptions for dealer software, security, scanner updates, scanner subscriptions every month. That overhead goes on to the customer, which jacks up labor rates. Yes, that's right. Your manufacturers are screwing you over by gatekeeping or causing your repair shop to give them money every month. So if you're ever wondering why it costs so much to fix your car, besides the fact that you know, planned obsolescence. That's why. Somebody's got to burn all the boxes from Rock Auto, Amazon, and the parts store. Every year they come out with a new motor or transmission that's crap, so you got to buy specialty tools to do timing and whatnot. I could literally go on and on and on and on. We even got, you know, state licenses and mechanic certifications. You got to renew and pay a fee every year. Could go on and on and on. Every business has overhead and hoops to jump through, but there's a lot in the automotive game. All right, thanks for watching. Love you.